We've been lucky enough to call the Mediterranean home for the past 3 years, starting our journey in Greece and making our way through so many beautiful countries, 11 to be exact, and making incredible memories on our voyage. At the beginning of the year, we made tentative plans to cross the Atlantic at the end of the 2023 Mediterranean sailing season, and so it's been a crazy year trying to see all the remaining places on our list. This year has absolutely flown by, and now our time in the Mediterranean is coming to a close as we visit potentially our last island here. Good morning. I thought I'd give you guys a little update. We are leaving this morning for Ibiza. We've got a massive low pressure system out in the Atlantic coming towards the Mediterranean, and it's going to hit these islands the hardest out of everywhere. Most people we know have already left and gone to the mainland, and we were just watching the weather because it kept changing so much to decide what we wanted to do, because we want to see Ibiza, but we also want to obviously be safe. According to what the weather's looking like now, the plan is we'll head to Ibiza today, we'll spend tomorrow, a full day there tomorrow, and stay there tomorrow night, and then leave early the next morning and go to the closest point on the Spanish mainland called Port Denia. We've booked a marina from Wednesday to Monday, so you know what we're like, we don't normally go into marinas, but the storm's looking pretty shit, and obviously the Spanish mainland is pretty exposed, but we're better off to be there than to be on these islands, because these islands are going to get hit with like 50 odd knots, and not just like, you know, for a couple of hours, for like 3 days straight basically, so it's not going to be very nice. The marinas here are super expensive, and the marinas that I did call that were cheaper say they're fully booked or just to ring back next week, which we need to know what we're doing. Starting to get worried then, because I saw that Jason had paid for the diesel like 40 minutes ago, so I tried to call him. Anyway, as soon as I start calling, I look over there because I'm like, oh, he's probably at someone's boat having a chat. Yep, he's over at the Aussies boat having a chat. Oh god. We're off. I've already talked to everyone this morning while you were over there chatting to the Aussies.
Did you tell everyone I was taking an hour?
Yeah, Jason ended up chatting over there for a whole hour. So anyway, we're probably not going to get in until like 11, 12 o'clock tonight, which isn't the most ideal. We don't really like to rock up in the dark, but we probably would have anyway, even if we left at 9 o'clock this morning, and we needed to wait for the fuel. So anyway, we got fuel, we're on our way. We don't have a whole lot of wind, so we might have to motor for quite a bit of it to get there. Yeah, we'll see how we go.
You wouldn't even think there's...
We're going to Ibiza. Ibiza always has, it's like the sunset spot.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're not going to get to see much of it.
It's turning it up for us right now, but we're seeing it from the outside. It would be nice to spend a week here. Hopefully the weather changes and we can spend a week here. Yeah, me too.
Formentera was on the top of our must-do list while we're sailing this area. So with only 1 day here, we had to plan our time wisely to squeeze in as much as we could. So we decided to do a morning sail over to Formentera to spend the day before sailing back to Ibiza town for the evening.
You ready?
She's so happy in there. She gets so needy when we're like sailing, especially if it's a little bit more rough. She just wants to lay on your lap and bury herself in stuff. So I told Jason to open his jacket. She's so happy in there. Spent the last few hours sailing or motor sailing to Formentera, and we're kind of hoping it was going to clear up and be nicer when we got here, but yeah, it's not like the worst, but the whole point of coming here is to like see the nice clear blue water, go for a swim, and there's water smashing up on the rocks. It's not really that sunny, it's very on and off, and it's rolly, so it's not going to be very enjoyable. Anyway, we're going to drop the anchor and have breakfast because we haven't had breakfast or anything this morning, but then we just decided, stuff it, let's just go back. So I guess we've just done a little random sail for the fun of it. So yeah, we're gonna head not back to where we came from, to Ibiza town. We just randomly remembered this morning that it was our 8-year anniversary the other day, and both of us forgot.
I didn't forget,
I think you can tell my eyes are red. I had a little cry over it. I was really sad that we'd missed it. We've never forgotten. Well, I've never forgotten. I'm usually the one that reminds Jason, so then he knows it's coming up. But we've just been so worried about the weather and like rushing to get to places to like pick up packages and all sorts of things, and we just completely forgot. So I feel like we definitely have some making up to do, whether it be today or when we get to Port Denia in the marina, because at least the boat will be nice and safe then, and we can just cruise around and enjoy ourselves a little bit in the midst of all the boat prepping, maintenance, editing kind of stuff. I don't think we're going to be having too much fun.
7 knots, 7.1, 7.2.
No way, it doesn't feel like that. It's so smooth right now. So the good thing is we are sailing back to Ibiza from Formentera, but we've got like the whole of Formentera blocking us right now, so it's really nice, comfortable
But we've
conditions.
still got like really weird, wacky swell coming from the opposite direction.
Yeah.
But it's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
But when you're on anchor, it's bad.
Yeah.
Probably get that sail in, hey? What? I say it and then it picks up again. We've literally been flying, not flying, but probably
Not flying, just flying.
Just flying, yeah. Like 7 to 8 knots the whole way here.
8 knots? I don't know if we've done
Yeah, we hit
8.
10.8 at one stage.
Got a needy little cat stuck on me right now. It's being very cute. Bye bye. I was gonna say bye bye Eos.
Oh my god, the party.
It reminds me, yeah. Bye bye Ibiza. We'll miss you. We didn't get to see you very much and we're sad, but we might be back, you just never know.
Oh my god, Lulu, Dala. What are you doing? Oh, that's perfect there, hon. So our spinnaker, our cruising chute, Jenica, has been just sitting. It's been quite dewy the last few days, so we're going to get it up. It didn't fold, didn't fill properly last time, so it's flapping at the top at the moment. But hopefully we're alright.
Be good?
Yeah, well all I really wanted to do was dry it out.
Yeah.
We got such light winds, we're on a 120 our angle, but because the winds are so light, our apparent wind's like on a 60, which this is a 120 to 120 sail. We're just trying to, I guess, make it work to dry it out.
to a buddy boat over here. Sailing super close together.
There's another boat there.
Situating herself. We've also got another buddy boat over here, an accidental buddy boat. And there's a few more like just in the distance, so everyone's got the same kind of idea. Little tuna.
Perfect size for maybe some sashimi or something, and feed the girls.
Girls are losing their marbles because they want to get out here, but it's a bit too hectic. Yeah, I know. Alright, we started getting like really close to 30 knots. We're broaching slightly. So yeah, we're only like 1.5 nautical miles away. So we turned around, pulled the sail down, and yeah, we're nearly there. So we were gonna go into the bay just before the marina, but it's not going to be very protected. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around the other side of the harbour wall. It looks like someone's actually there on Navali, which is nice to know, so it must not be too bad. It should be protected at least from the swell, and hopefully a little bit of the wind. We get to tuck in behind this rock wall, so it's almost like we're inside a harbour. It's awesome. We can get in a 5 to 4 metre patch, so we're hoping it's mud or sand. Sand is obviously the best. The swell has stopped. You can kind of see like the dark water, that's where it's gusty out there and more swelly, and then it just kind of starts to calm down, which is really nice.
So it says it gets to like we'll have like 1 metre under the keel in a minute.
Right.
But then it goes deep
back
again.
Oh, okay.
So
just be careful.
Slow.
Yeah, in case it's like moved somehow.
It's like a dream in here.
It is, seriously. We've got like 3 to 4 other sailboats kind of behind us, so I said to Jason, I'm kind of hoping that they come into this anchorage because then we won't be all alone, and it's quite nice in here. So they're obviously either coming in here or going into the marina. It's really nice in here. We're just watching the depth because it went down to like 1.8. It's going back down again. So yeah, we're just trying to tuck in as much as we can. We're still getting close to 20 knot gusts every now and then, so it's still windy, but there's no swell. So as long as we hold well, it'll be fine in here for the night. We were the first and only ones in this anchorage, thinking we had the place to ourselves for the night, and now 2 other boats have come in, which I'm quite happy about. Got some neighbours. It always makes you feel like you've made a good decision, and I think everyone kind of follows the other person, to be honest. They're like, oh, they're in there, it must be okay.
As long as they don't drag into us.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been here for like all of half an hour at the most, and the wind has switched, and now it's basically coming right into the bay, and we have nothing protecting us for a very long time. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. It's not forecast, it shouldn't be coming in this direction, and it's blowing like 20 knots. We're gonna start getting swell in here. If it gets too much worse, I think we should definitely just go into the marina. We'll see what happens. We'll have dinner, we'll keep watch, and we'll see what it seems like it's doing. Jason's making some dipping sauce for his sashimi. What you putting in it?
Well, I'm just doing a bit of soy sauce, lime, honey,
Yep.
and then,
Some jalapenos on top.
yeah, I think so, I don't know.
See how it tastes, yeah. We can put rice wine vinegar in it too, but I'm not sure if we have any. See what it tastes like first. Jason decided to like have a little go at blowtorch in the top, like
Just very lightly.
like nigiri. Nigiri?
You gotta mix it up sometimes.
The
you know.
jalapenos are in the fridge.
Oh, such an effort. Sorry, darling. Get excited sometimes.
Nala, what's that? Nala, she's gone and taken Jason's filleting glove off the line because it's still got the peg on it. She obviously likes the smell of the fish. She thinks she's got a whole fish here. She's like, nah, it's mine. She's growling.
We are heading in to the far side of the marina. It's a bit noisy this side, so I'm glad we're going that side.
Oh, I don't think it's going to make any difference.
I reckon it make a little bit. Pandas are already out. This is the most set up we've ever been to go into a marina.
Marina El Port Denia, Marina El Port Denia, Marina El Port Denia. This is sailing vessel Escapade, over.
Go ahead, boat, escapade for Marina El Port Denia. We receive you, over.
Thank you. We are just outside the marina. We have a reservation for 5 days. Could you just tell us where we need to go, please? Thank you. Over.
Yes, boat, escapade for Marina El Port Denia. Please, you can go to pontoon 6, berth 7. Pontoon 6, berth 7, and the sailor is on his way to help you, over.
Thank you so much. Over. We hadn't been into a marina for quite a few months, so I was actually looking forward to heading in so we could do some much needed cleaning and organising. I felt an instant sense of relief knowing we weren't going to have to brave the incoming storm on anchor. Jase usually prefers to be out on anchor in strong wind as he gets worried about smashing up against the dock or rubbing against the neighbouring boats. But it honestly makes me feel anxious, and you end up completely stuck on board until the storm passes. Whereas at a marina, if the boat's safe, you can step off easily and still live a normal day-to-day life. We made it. Time for a shower. Join us next week to see how we spend our time in the marina. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode, and don't forget to give it a like and a comment. And as always, an extra special thanks to our amazing patrons.